They were focusing on global designs and investment, all with the city of Detroit in mind. It's all about local organizations partnering with architects, not just here, but overseas as well, to discover innovative ways to transform our cities into sustainable urban centers. We're joined now by Ivana Kalafatic, who is the founder of Detroitisit, and she has a breakdown of this one-day event that has a lot of information and is a part of a way we can sort of reimagine the way Detroit is and the way we use our natural environment.
Keenan, thank you for having us. We think that this is a really great opportunity.
Well, tell us a little bit about the summit. It's the Sustainable Urban Design Summit. It's your second year. Tell us a little bit about why you're putting this on.
So we were really inspired by the Dutch architects and urban planners and how they've been thinking about for generations now, looking at new ways of innovating around sustainability for their cities. Detroit's on the river, has a lot of great natural resources that are surrounding it. So we thought, wouldn't this be an interesting way for both of us to align forces, to think bigger, to think better, and see how we can build out more equitable cities and neighborhoods.
Now, what would you like to see come out of this? Not just the event this week, the 13th, but what would you like to see long-term come out of this type of partnership?
I'm so glad you asked that question because we're really big into, I use the word provocation, but really thinking bigger and being out of the box with opportunities for idea making. We have 6 panels. Over 30 speakers will be attending both virtually and in person on Thursday, October 13th. And so the hope is that we can really start pulling together larger conversations around architecture, urban planning, urban design, water, resiliency, neighborhood planning, equity. So all these big words, that a lot of people hear about, but we've got unbelievable partners and organizations within and throughout Detroit that are doing this work already. We want to be able to highlight them, but really also be able to bring them into one space to put that spotlight on them and think through what are the steps that we can look at to make Detroit and global cities much more sustainable.
And what's amazing is that Detroit is, of course, not a blank canvas because we have such a rich history and so much here physically, but we're a canvas with a lot of space. That we have community areas where we're actually bringing down homes and bringing down buildings that have not been attended to. And that gives us a great opportunity to reimagine the way the city is laid out.
You're absolutely right. And those are a lot of the topics we're going to be talking about. So, for example, you look at a small business like Woodward Throwbacks. They're actually taking reclaimed wood and metal from businesses that have been on their way to be torn down or buildings, and they're repurposing them. Then we're looking at urban planners and ways that they're going to be producing solutions for new ways of looking at architecture. How do you look at city planning in different ways? How do you look at, of course, the large investments that are going into the riverfront?
Right.
And what great examples are happening globally that we can bring back to Detroit and vice versa. As you noted, Detroit is a unique space that has a lot of different geographical vastness to it, big, vast spaces. How can we really make that an equitable opportunity for all people to live the best that they can?
And who is this for? Who would benefit from this summit?
So our hope is to really run the gamut. So we will and have in attendance students. We are having educators that are on our panels. There are government leaders that are on the panels. We're really there's businesses, small businesses, as I mentioned, urban designers and developers and architects. But we're really truly hoping to trigger opportunities for people as they're building out, whether it's their home, whether they're neighborhoods, whether they're buildings within downtown or the different neighborhoods that we have within Detroit, to think bigger, to think future, to think how can we be truly sustainable with the materials that we're putting into our buildings, ways that we're looking at planning out neighborhoods, ways that we're looking at planning out sidewalks, what does mobility mean within these cities. So hopefully this will be an annual program that we can just keep expanding this conversation on.
And when you said mobility, of course, that is certainly a word that rings very loudly here in Metro Detroit. In part, not just because of the automakers, but we're looking at redesigning the city to enhance mobility, both of people and electric vehicles.
Correct. And then how does all that interact? When you look at urban planning takes all of that into consideration. I think one thing that's really interesting, too, we have a media platform, as you know, called Detroitisit, and you know, younger people don't know what they don't know because they're just, as we all were, starting out. So wouldn't it be interesting for people to bring maybe younger generations or as students into these conversations so they can start learning and thinking of new ways of producing innovative solutions for the future? Because we will be here for some time, but it's really for generations of kids that are going to be living in these cities and have them be as successful as possible within them.
But you're doing just that, and we want to thank you for that effort. There is the information on the screen. This is taking place at the Madison Building. That's 1555 Broadway in Detroit this Thursday, the 13th, from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., both in person there at the Madison Building, but also virtual as well. Ivana, Kalafatic, thank you so much for joining us, founder of This Is It, and of course, founder of the Sustainable Urban Design Summit. Thank you so much for everything you do.
Keenan, thank you.
All right, thank you.